This is the Volvo C40 Recharge Twin Pure Electric. Yep, it's an electric vehicle. It's pretty much a sleeker version of Volvo's top-selling XC40. It's retained that raised ride height that we love from SUVs, but it's got a sleeker sort of coupe-style silhouette. So let's see if Volvo's newer, greener compact SUV is its greatest. The Volvo C40 is based on Volvo's popular XC40, which accounted for just over half of Volvo's Australian sales in 2022. The new premium compact EV is aimed at a variety of compact battery electric luxury SUVs like the BMW iX1, Lexus UX300e and Mercedes-Benz EQA, as well as the larger Tesla Model Y and Polestar 2. The competition is building, consumer awareness is on the rise, and it's harder than ever to deliver a unique point of difference. The entry-level single-motor C40 Pure Electric is priced from just over $75,000, and our dual motor, known as the Twin Pure Electric, on test here, starts at a bit over $83,000 plus on-road costs. That places both variants above the XC40, which makes the C40 an expensive little SUV. There's not a huge amount of kit to separate the two variants either, with dual motors, all-wheel drive and more performance than major headlines. The C40 is covered by a solid 5-year warranty, and 3 years free servicing is also part of the purchase price. But while it's eligible for some EV subsidies like registration discounts, the C40 is too expensive to qualify for full EV rebates in most states. The C40 Recharge Twin is fitted with a pair of high-output electric motors powering all 4 wheels through a single reduction gear. So despite weighing just over 2 tons, it can still hit 100 kilometers per hour in a sprightly 4.7 seconds, and its reasonably big 78 kilowatt-hour battery offers a very decent 500 kilometer range, albeit at the expense of some efficiency. The C40's interior is spacious, it's well equipped, and it's really comfortable. There's not a lot going on in here though, it's kind of quite pared back. I mean, not to Tesla levels of sparseness, but still. There's no glitz or glamour to speak of, I guess, and you won't find any EV gadgetry either. What it does have is a focus on sustainable materials. You won't find any leather in here. Microtech vinyl upholstery does a fine job in its place. In-cabin storage is pretty good, although it's a little bit fiddly. You've got like a kind of ashtray thing here and a lidded bin here which is removable, a lidded armrest, you've got 2 cup holders and a wireless phone charger. It just doesn't feel quite as finessed or clever as some other rivals, but it is a win for practicality. Driving position and comfort levels are good. There's plenty of adjustability for the heated electric driver's seat with 2-position memory, and outward vision is great. Volvo's infotainment interface presents a little differently to many with this portrait orientation screen, and there are very few buttons. It's pretty easy to navigate too, but partly that's because it's pretty basic. There's no Mario Kart or virtual fireplace here. But having said that, there is a really cool air purification system which you can monitor, and it's a really neat inclusion. Our top-spec vehicle also ups the ante with a premium Harman Kardon sound system, a 360-degree camera and high-level interior illumination. Volvo uses Google interface for Maps and Google Assist for voice control. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, but not wireless. Head-up display is another noticeable omission. This digital instrumentation display is really cool, it's really easy to see, and I love that you've got your Google Maps and your sat-nav right in the middle in your line of sight. That 360-degree camera and high-resolution display screen looks good and it works well. The Volvo brand has long been synonymous with safety, and the C40 is no exception. Second row is pretty comfortable. You can see I've got plenty of legroom, but headroom is a little compromised because of this nice-looking sloping roofline. However, you do get heated seats for these outboard seats. What you don't get, however, because this is not a dedicated EV platform, there's not that spaciousness that you get with a flat floor. There are 2 directional air vents, 2 USB-C charger outlets, seat back pockets and an armrest with 2 cup holders, 2 ISOFIX positions and 3 top tether anchor points. The electric tailgate reveals a decent sized boot. And I really like this folding floor, which helps to segment your load if you want to. And these hooks act as bag hooks, pretty clever. There are 4 anchor points, 2 additional bag hooks, a light, split folding seat backs, and a through load option. And don't forget the frunk. In our test vehicle, we've stored the charging cable that plugs into a regular power point. Beneath this is where you'll find the tyre repair kit. There's no spare tyre. So the C40 is practical and it's well equipped, but how does it drive? Let's check it out. I really like the way the C40 lays down its power. This all-wheel drive variant feels planted and it's very easy to place on the road. Steering also gives good feedback, and I've actually got it set to the most firm setting as well, so I've got even better feedback through the wheel. And that power, it's smooth and it's immediate. Ride comfort is exceptionally plush, as is overall refinement. There's a nice feeling of being settled and well insulated. No excessive wind or tyre noise either. I've driven the C40 for most of my time behind the wheel. That'll be a couple of weeks in one pedal mode. And I've got to say it's one of the best examples of this technology that I've experienced. It's really easy to get used to how much throttle to input and how much lift off to use, so you can get a really smooth ride and a more efficient ride and come to a complete standstill without even using the brake. It's very intuitive, really easy to learn. This dual motor all-wheel drive C40 is claimed to be good for up to 500 kilometre range from a fully charged battery. Just like a combustion engine powered vehicle, your driving style, use of accessories like air conditioning, road conditions and other external factors will impact your energy consumption. This week's consumption has hovered around 24 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometres. Forward vision in the C40 is really good. Rearward vision is awful. It's that sloping roofline really narrows your line of sight out the back. Having said that, I've come to terms pretty quickly with this car's footprint, so it's easy enough to place, but it's a bit tricky. Good camera tech does help a lot. The Volvo C40 is a great example of an electric vehicle for the masses, or at least it would be if it was a lot cheaper. Its driveline is smooth yet punchy. It feels a lot like a combustion engine with some extra oomph courtesy of those high torque electric motors. There's nothing quirky or gimmicky here, just a solid and positive driving experience. Volvo drivers will make an easy transition to an EV like the C40, but anyone hunting for glamour, gadgetry, or even street cred will need to look elsewhere. The Volvo C40 Recharge Twin Pure Electric is a win for practical zero emissions motoring. It does everything it promises in a very fuss-free way. If sustainability matters to you and you like understated design, the C40 could be for you.